The head of emergency relief for the United Nations has demanded that the world pay attention to what he calls the enormous and complex humanitarian crisis in South Sudan. Stephen O'Brien has just returned from the country where he met President Salva Kiir to urge him to better protect his people amid the ongoing violence. CCTV's Nick Harper reports from the UN in New York.
Well, Stephen O'Brien last visited South Sudan about a year ago. Since then, he says the humanitarian situation has significantly deteriorated. He says hunger is now widespread, women and girls are being raped, and men and boys are routinely being killed or abducted. Several months of renewed fighting has left hundreds of people dead and thousands more have been forced to flee their homes. And O'Brien said that these people are fleeing to simply keep themselves alive. He stressed that the plight of the South Sudanese people demands the world's attention. O'Brien's briefing at the United Nations headquarters in New York follows on from his three-day visit to South Sudan, where he met the President Salva Kiir. O'Brien said that he expressed his shock and dismay at appalling reports of attacks on civilians. He also condemned the heinous acts of sexual violence, some of which have allegedly been carried out by government soldiers. Now, O'Brien says that Kiir gave him assurances about the issues that he raised, but he stressed they must now be acted upon. Meanwhile, the UN Security Council is getting ready to renew the mission's mandate in South Sudan. Members are likely to vote on Friday, along with a US proposed draft resolution to send extra 4,000 troops to the country and the possibility of imposing an arms embargo should peace efforts fail. Nick Harper, CCTV, New York.